An acrylic for you today. Uh, I'm painting this on watercolour paper primed with burnt sienna. It's waterproof now, so it could be anything. You can paint. You can paint with acrylic on anything. Uh, right. Okay. So we've got vermilion, ultramarine, burnt sienna, viridian, and cadmium yellow. Pale. That's a very cheap paint. That one. Chiltern Arts. I think that's. Uh, don't feel paid much for it. And I'm using for my medium just to help the stuff flow a bit. Not that it needs it; it's quite thin. They're all apart from the white. They are all mostly Wilkinsons. I'm using for medium VO5 Wet Look styling gel. Now, as you know me, it's not for my hair because I haven't got much. It's an acrylic based stuff, and I should have looked out for the cheaper one. Really, it's all acrylic. And so let's start. I'm just going to do a sort of a meadowy type of picture. So we'll use a bit of gel. Let's put the gel in where I can get it. And we'll put a sky in first, I think. So a bit of blue, bit of white, touch of red. Sort of a nondescript sky. So you see it helps it to flow a bit. And it will dry fairly quickly, then I can go over it and thicken it up a bit. Okay, we'll move away from that now. Let's let that dry off. So clean brush. And we'll start to put in a bit of a horizon. So we'll need some blue, but it's a bit of viridian as well. Bit of white, bit of flow. There's a bit of yellow in there. Just some nondescript background, cool colours. And we can bring in some more down into this meadow. The great thing about acrylic is it dries very quickly. Oh, let's just get in this nice bluey green, cooler colour. I'll put in a bit of sienna, bit of yellow, bit of red. That won't show yet because it's the same colour as the background, but we can just put it in, just get it all nice and flowing. A bit of dark in there. Bit of shadow. I'm not using any black with this. Right, let's have some lighter colours in the background there. Sort of misty. Okay, that was it. That's kind of looking all right. That's drying quite nicely. I'm using artificial light today. It's very dull, and I've got a couple of overhead spots. Well, they are LED lights, and they're rated at 100-watt power, but they only use about 11 watts of electricity. So less than a 30 watt old bulb, but they're very, very bright. They're lovely. I quite like them. I hope you approve of what we're doing here with the light and the exposure. I think this webcam sometimes over enhances the colour intensity, but if you turn it down on your screen, the colour should be okay. I was watching the one I did yesterday and the previous day for Patreon on YouTube, because I can still watch it on the big screen on my TV, and it was so over coloured, but I turned the colour down on my TV and it's quite a bit better. Right, so where are we? Right, let's get a nice bit of green, a bit of red, a bit of yellow, bit of white. So a nice bit of bright in there. So just sort of blocking in at the moment. I'm sort of looking for a way to go with this. Just these different planes, but I don't want it all twee. I want it quite. Just a bit of this. Right, let's go back and do some of that sky now. Right, just a bit of this, bit of that, bit of blue. Pick off the hairs. A bit darker here and there. Okay, nice bit of colour in there. Okay, that's coming on. Let's put that horizon back in now. Just missing viridian, a bit of red, and a bit of yellow, a bit of blue. Right, we'll put some trees sticking up there. I might put in some branches with a knife. Oops. I'm just putting in colours at the moment, so I'm not sort of going anywhere with this yet. I'm just waiting to see what happens. It's a case of starting to paint and just sort of abstract. There's a bit of red in there, a bit of red in that. As Frank Clark would say, had some more fun. Horizon sky, middle, foreground. It's not so easy to do this with oil because of the drying time. The paint starts wet and ends up wet. There's some more, bit more bluey stuff in there. Right, let's put some more trees in. Putting in some trees. A bit of shadow under there. Okay, well, it's sort of coming together a little bit. Let's get some cool shadow in here. Right, let's get in some bit of white, bit of viridian. Viridian is a very useful colour. Don't use it that often. Bit of blues. It mixes great with the reds. I'll put some cooler. It's a very cool colour. Good in the shadows. I was pacing away yesterday and my laptop shut down. I think it updated without me giving it permission. You know, someone to look at that, to change that setting, because I can't do it on it. Don't know how to do it. That'll come together in the back there when I put in some trunks. Now, to do it with a knife or not, probably a knife would be easier than a brush. It's get a bit dark. No, I don't like that. Paper. I'll use an old brush. Just make it dark. Oh, I should use that flow medium. Quite hard going over very rough paper with a brush. Oh, let's have some darks. I need to brighten up under on the top of that. Right? Let's line up some of that. Okay, now we've got to strengthen up some of this now, some lights and darks, but nice cool colours. Mixing a bit of blue with that Viridian. Let's get some good, nice little bits and pieces. Just flecks. Catching the light. Also wildflowers, whatever you want to imagine, really. some semblance of some wild flowers in now, bit of white. Just a little bit of bright coming through there. Don't like that bit. This is not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination. It's just encouraging you to try something a bit different medium. Sort of abstract, and it's quick. Well, it can be quick. Depends on you, really. Brighten up that foreground a bit. Some white mixing with that yellowy greeny colour. Darker now. So it's light against dark. There's a few darks in here and there, just red and blue mixed together. I think the sky could do with a little bit more light in it. Didn't use much of that. I just used more water. You don't have to. I mean, instead I just forgot to use it. Okay, let's have a bit more dark in. I've plenty of colour. I'm going to put it in a mount and see if we can improve it. Let's careful how I take off the clips. But just leaves a little bit of unpainted paper there. It dries in minutes. It's super stuff, and you can go over it, change it, paint a new different picture over it. Don't use it enough, really. I've got all these oil paints, and I do love oil painting. I love just the doing of it. Right, let's put that in the mount. There we are. Does it glow? I ask myself. If I can get a bigger mount, so it's slightly wider. Let's move that out of the way. That's better. Okay, there we are. We've got a. It's just a. Yeah, not so bad. It's heavily influenced by an artist I discovered a couple of months ago. We were down in Totnes by Wendy McBride. She paints in pastel, and she does these lovely abstract landscapes. And I'm really envious of her, so I've lent on her work for this one. Although this is not a copy or anything, but just fun to do. Rather than the Meadow, I think I should probably see if I can just strengthen up a little bit of the branches in here. It's quite hard to do fine marks for this, but Well, there we are. That's my garden. It's quite colourful. I think the picture of that is quite good. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Get the acrylics out. Oh, I'll sign it, but I'll sign it with a pen. That's a bit wet there. You can always put a little figure in. Find a figure brush. Just walking in the meadow. Right, that's have a no, I don't like that. Let's just take that bit off there. Bit of a white bonnet. Right, we've got to anchor her in the meadow. So we'll put a little bit of walking in the meadow. Just a little focal point. Let's clean the brushes. Make sure your brushes are scrupulously clean. Otherwise, you'll be sorry. Okay, I'll upload that for you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.